Hey guys, my name is Josh Radford and I'm here with Shocker Street Speak, a video series that gives you an inside look at Wichita State University at the heart of Shocker Nation. Today we're talking about campus safety.
The University Police Department here, we consist of about 36 commissioned officers. Along with that, we have our own dispatch center that will field calls 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are here at all times. I would put our training up against anybody's training. I would put our officers up against any other officers as far as their desire to have a safe environment here. And if you look at our stats here, we have relatively very, very low crime rate in this area.
Living on campus brings about a unique set of concerns regarding campus safety. So we sat down with Scott Jensen, the Director of Housing and Residence Life, to discuss how he addresses campus safety for WSU students in the residence halls.
All of our doors are locked 24 hours a day into our living area spaces. We do partner with our University Police Department on campus. They do extra patrols in and around the residence hall areas to make sure that nothing looks out of place. Our big thing that we think is valuable in terms of why living on campus makes things more safe is you have a group of people who are always watching out for you, for your belongings, your well-being.
The Office of Student Conduct and Community Standards encourages a culture of respect and responsibility here at WSU. Here to explain how WSU approaches conflict management is the Director of Student Conduct, Mandy Hamilton.
So many of the things that we see students for might not necessarily be a violation of the law, but they're things that harm our community and take away from the educational and living environment that we are trying to have on campus. I think first and foremost, you have to know what you're expected to do. And so reviewing the policies that we have on campus and knowing what is and isn't allowed is really important. And then knowing what their rights and responsibilities are. So our job is twofold. We want to uphold students' rights, but we also hold them accountable for their responsibilities.
Most people think about the physical concerns when it comes to campus safety. However, just as important is the students' mental health and sense of personal safety. We spoke with Director of WSU Counseling and Testing Center, Dr. Maureen Daisy Morales, in order to better understand the role of mental health as it relates to campus safety.
A big part of safety on a campus is being emotionally stable, feeling safe in terms of thoughts about yourself. Part of how you function, part of how you make safe decisions is being okay emotionally. This is what I always tell parents at orientation is there will be hurdles. Your student is going to hit a bump or two. It's not whether they hit a bump, it's how they handle the bump. And that there's lots of backup and lots of support on campus for them to handle that bump. And that we want to work with parents to make sure they're part of that backup, they're part of that safety net. We also work a lot with the University Behavior Intervention team, and that team is a group of interdisciplinary folks from campus. Sometimes it isn't counseling they need, sometimes it's assistance with academics, sometimes it's assistance with money issues or job issues or getting involved and not being isolated. So it really is a group to kind of work on any of the concerns that students have.
Lastly, we wanted to know what students thought about campus safety.
I actually feel safer on campus than I do at my own house. It's nice to know that there's a police force on campus that's looking out for me, and whenever my car doesn't start, they can jump it for me. I've locked my keys in my car an embarrassing number of times, and they've always come in and locked it for me. It's really nice.
I think that Wichita State is taking the right steps and has done the research, and it's backed it up now with adding more police force on campus and adding in new light poles to make our campus more well lit, which I think are all those great deterrents or programs, if you will, that'll keep your child safe.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Thanks for watching and tune in next time to Shocker Street Speak.